every culture has their games. Every culture. All right? And computer games are just another form, right, of gameplay that we have, that we can now reach out across the world and reach other people, right? So not localized to a particular geography. And so the opportunity to better understand our world, to better understand other people's points of view, to better understand everything from social conditions to just playing games together is now possible through this medium, right? I mean, video games at their heart are really just sets of rules in which we're able to go ahead and play around with those rule sets. And so I think the impact that we're going to be able to really achieve with games and education, we're just beginning to explore this now. The impact, I think, is going to be absolutely tremendous. So, you know, consider the fact that what we're able to do is have a very open and candid conversation in a way that we've never been able to before. Because on the internet, you know, nobody knows your race, your religious background, your station in life. We're able to just meet out there within this rule set and play these games. And so we're starting to see really this adoption of games for educating in all sorts of ways. Everything from understanding how to better use medical techniques and practices, to understanding socioeconomic and political things that are going on around the world. And again, also just to jump in and have fun with people from other countries. I'll give you one example. One of the most impactful experience I had when working with first virtual worlds that were making it to the internet was in a game called There.com. And I was driving around in this dune buggy on this little purple kind of mountain spire area. And I drove to a bunch of people and I said, hey, anybody want to go for a ride and check out the mountain? So somebody jumps in the passenger seat and I'm driving the two of us around for 20 minutes. And after 20 minutes of exploring this environment together, I asked where they're playing from. And they said they're playing from Sweden. And I said, we're half a world apart and we're sitting in the same car. What other medium do we have that allows us on a global level to meet and discuss and discover and explore? And so really, you know, when it comes to education, we're just scratching the surface here. But what we are finding is that if we can use games, video games, game technique, and community together, we're able to break down the fear of materials, right, in education. We're able to express ideas in a much more creative and interactive way. And I think there's such tremendous opportunity for future generations as a result of using video games and technology to educate.